Yo, the wind going crazy, bro. What the fuck? I feel like there's about to be a fucking earthquake or some shit, bro. Bro, how are y'all doing on this fine evening, ladies and gentlemen? I hope y'all are doing well as well. Great, quite honestly. Thank you for tapping into this video. Bro, anyways, y'all niggas see the blazer. Y'all see this little button up. Like this really isn't W shirt choice for today, but it's like you guys already know what's about to happen, bro. Dr. Nati is back in the building. I'm about to start curing people's problems like I always do. Everyone who's ever been helped by my am I the asshole Reddits, you're welcome. I'm so good at this, like maybe I should take this like professionally, bro. Are they people who professionally fix people's help people with their problems? I don't know. I don't think so. I think I'm the only one to do this shit. But y'all are welcome. So for that you should subscribe. In today's video we're exploring r/am I the asshole. You guys already know the drill. Let's get into it, right? You guys know I like to do new. I like to see some of people's craziest takes that you just thought of on the second and you were like, this is a W take when it wasn't. That's not even what this Reddit's about. What am I even talking about? Okay. I just have to get my liquids going. If y'all drink your Almanzi and your third cup of coffee for the day, then I don't know about you, bro. Okay, maybe the third might be ludicrous, but like niggas, you know how niggas, this guy Ndela and this guy straight reach out like I'm not really a coffee drinker. Who else do you know who's ingesting as much caffeine as I do? Is that a flex? No, but I do it. Let's get into the video, bro. Am I the asshole for getting happy seeing a person getting hurt and now is not normal? What? I forget how long these ones be. In your group of people, not friends, but we generally knew who we each were. Now a few were traditional bullies. Traditional bully is crazy. Now one day, eventually, one of them goes pushed the guy to the edge. The nicer guy beat up the bully guy to the point 911 needed to be called. The agitated Nice looked at me and said, sorry, you needed to see that. I finally couldn't hold it in. But what is this, a fucking anime? Why did he drop that line? Honestly proud of you. I hate bullies. Most don't get the comment they deserve. When the bully came back, he had a more swollen face and limping now. Girls didn't pay attention to him. Also, finally, the nice guy didn't get bullied. For liking the bully getting hurt that bad, or should I just be neutral? I mean, as long as you didn't like try to kill him or anything, I don't think it's a problem, bro. They're like, I mean, to be honest with you, from my perspective, this has nothing to do with you. like, quite honestly, this has like, you're not the asshole. Like, this just literally has nothing to do with you. This is between you. Like, if it was the nice guy's post, and he was like, I'm either asshole for almost beating this guy into a coma or some shit, and I'd still say no, because you shouldn't be bullying people, bro. It's as simple as that. Don't bully niggas. Just don't do an action without expecting a reaction. That's just simple. That rule applies to everything. But like, if you go and bully someone and expect someone to just stand there and take it, even if they were before, they're always gonna just take it and let you bully them, you deserve to get your ass kicked, dude. Fuck you. Like, I don't know, like, there's nothing else I can say about that. Fuck you. I mean, like, the way I see it is, if you're getting bullied, it's always better to fight back than to not fight back, bro. Like, I've never been bullied personally. But that's always that's kind of because I'm just like a very confrontational person. I'm mad aggressive. So I feel like I'm not very like I'm not like a bully's first choice, because I'm gonna give them too much trouble. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like if that's just what you are, then you're good, bro. Like, then you're good. I don't think you should be bullying anyone. Nor should you support bullying. Like, I'd rather upstand than be a bystander. But like, just don't get bullied, bro. I feel like, am I the asshole for not feeling guilty about leaving my daughters? Yes. What do you mean? 4, 3, and 1. I am 26 female now. I have 4 daughters, aged 4, 3, and 1. You forgot the 4 daughters' age? My coworker and I decided to take a girls trip for the spring break. This was planned back in December. My husband knows all about this. He says he's fine with it, that the girls will be alright with him. I've been acting kind of guilty, like I really don't want to leave, but in reality, I'm so happy to finally have a vacation. I love my daughters and him, but it feels like I'm going to be free for a little while since they have been alive, and I was always there and never had a break for being happy about leaving them. I know I most definitely missed them. No. Bro, all mothers deserve a vacation. At least like once a year, bro. Genuinely, bro. If the, like, it doesn't say that he did, but if the husband was getting upset that she wanted to leave, then he's a weirdo and a dickhead. I mean, he isn't. He seems like he's being supportive. Because she deserves it, bro. She's been putting in the work. Like, children are not like an easy task, bro. And niggas act like you can just have a child and it's going to be mad calm. It's not, bro. And the mothers have to bear most of that responsibility. So, of course, she deserves that, bro. She's not the asshole for being happy that she gets alone time. She's not being alone for leaving. She's not happy for leaving them. She's happy for finally getting some alone time, bro. Some freedom. For filing divorce after my wife refused a paternity test and called me insecure. No. No. Yo, this is way too long. But no, you're not the asshole. Why did she fucking refuse to do a paternity test? If there's nothing to be guilty about, then just do the test. Like, what? She's definitely hiding something. That's mad suspicious. And if he doesn't like, bro, obviously it's hard to tell, but don't just marry anyone that you feel like you're in love with in the moment, you know what I'm saying? Or don't just marry anyone because you guys have a child together. Because then this is how the shit ends up going, bro. This is always how it ends up going. I don't think he's wrong for divorcing her, bro. I feel like if you're in a relationship, obviously marriage is a more serious thing, and like you guys are wedlocked now. But like, if you still feel like there's something wrong, like there's something you don't agree with that your partner's doing, or they're doing something mad with that you don't agree with, then yeah, divorce with them. As long as the child is good, then there's no problem. I feel like. Why does it smell like fucking dookie water? Did something explode? Bro, I wish you guys could see my sky right now. I don't know what the fuck is going on. It smells like gas everywhere. And it's like, the sky is mad smoky. It's like some fucking power plant exploding or something. I mean, we would have... Is that why there was like a semi-earthquake in my room earlier? Did something blow up? Is that why it smells like that? Yo, what the f... Because like, it literally shook my house, bro. Or at least my room, but I'm upstairs. So... Nah, something might have just blown up. What the fuck? That's weird. And all from our major city to another major to get her hair done. This trip usually takes all day. Happens every 6 weeks. She has been doing this for a while, but gets angry every time I bring it up. I take care of our 2 children so she can get her hair done. I recently got a job that has time-sensitive deadlines. I'm not able to watch the children responsibly. After telling her I wouldn't be able to do this, she gets extremely annoyed, saying she does this every week on the days our youngest isn't in daycare and she has to work from home. Our jobs are not the same. She does not have time-sensitive deadlines to meet. A big argument in our marriage. I want to make sure I state that she has been doing this for some years. In all these years, I've never met this hairstylist, nor do I even know what she looks like. It's not like I'm coming home and my hair isn't done. But is this normal? To get a haircut, she has a pixie cut that she says takes an hour or 2 to do. I feel like that is mad sus already. The fact that she travels from the city to do her hair. I feel like why would any logical person want to do that? But it's like, if this is a stylist that she's been going there for years, it's basically like her going to go and see a friend at that point. If it's like that, then I don't really see a problem with it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really see a problem with it, because it's like she's been doing this for months, and it's only now that you got a different job that it's inconveniencing you. So then it becomes a problem. But like, also asking her to stop doing it, especially like the thing that makes it sus to me now, because I didn't think about it in the manner that she could be cheating. But why would she say it's not like I'm coming home and my hair isn't done, unless you accused her of that? If that's like what you accused her of, if this is the first thing she said, I would have been like, mad sus. When
the imposter is sus. Bum, 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 bum. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun.
If you think she's cheating, then this is definitely sus. It's mad weird. I don't think she's cheating, but if she isn't, and she's just really close with the hairstylist, I don't think she has to stop. But also, I don't know why are we acting like she can't just change the day that she's going to get her hair done. You know, like she has a specific day she has to meet every time. You know what I'm saying? But if it's like at no point can he ever just like look after the children because of these deadlines, and it's also like, that's not really fair on her, bro. I mean, no. you're weird for dating an 18-year-old as a 22-year-old. I'm 22, guys. Okay, look. No, because this shit genuinely makes me curious. I don't understand this at all, right? And like, obviously, I don't expect to get an answer from this because I don't think these weirdos would come out of the woodworks, you know what I'm saying? But like, what is it about niggas being attracted to younger girls? I genuinely don't get it. I'm 22. This dude is 22. He dated an 18-year-old. To me, in my mind, an 18-year-old is someone that is still in matric, someone who's still in the 12th grade, a senior in high school. Why the fuck would I want to date a senior in high school when I'm not in high school? You know what I mean? Like, I've been out of high school for so long. To me, you're a child. You're literally a child. Right? Even though there's a 4-year age gap, right? Between 18 and 22. In my eyes, you're still a child. Like, you just came out of high school. What are we talking about? What exactly is so attractive about that? Like, obviously, if you see a girl and then you like meet her in a public setting, you don't know her age or whatever, and then you guys chop it up, that's something different. And then you find out she's 18. It's like, that's something different. As a 22-year-old, I would still feel kind of weird, but like, she is 18 at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? But like, niggas who be like actively going for these younger girls, I don't get it, bro. What is so attractive to you about a younger girl? That they're easier to manipulate? That they're easier to control? Is that what it is? You weirdos? I feel like that's exactly what it has to be. Nothing else makes sense to me, bro. Why would you be a 40-year-old worried about a 19-year-old? What are you doing? You don't want a girl that has like similar experiences to you, similar in your age bracket, like a 36-year-old, a 40-year-old herself. Why do you want a kid? Like, that shit makes no sense to me, bro. Genuinely, bro. It makes I don't understand it. Even those who aren't criminals, like just like what Leonardo DiCaprio, once his girl hits a certain age and he's done with them, that makes no sense to me, bro. What, like, I guess if you're attracted to the beauty, but like, I don't know, it's just weird, bro. It's just weird. I live on the other side of the coast from my family, okay? I'm currently pregnant with my second after going through infertility for several years, okay? It'll be an almost 11-year age gap. My family offered to throw us a baby shower back home. I informed my family a rough estimate of when it would be a good time for us, and they said okay. Now they're complaining our time isn't a good time because it'll be busy for them, and they don't know if they can make it happen, but we'll try. We chose the dates, but are semi-flexible. My oldest has several days off of school around this time, and we have no PTO saved but can take time off. We went back home 2 times in 2025 for roughly 10 days each. Would I be asked if I just said no, not to throw one then and not go back home? I'm heartbroken, had a rough first pregnancy and went through it with their father. Now my husband is great and I'm trying to enjoy this pregnancy since we tried so hard, but this makes me so depressed. I should say we don't have many friends where we live, so we won't be doing anything here either. I mean, if you don't want them to throw it just because it's not a good time, then I don't think that's crazy. No, I don't think it's crazy. You sound like you want them to throw it though. But if it's like you couldn't care less whether they threw it or not, like you're cool either way, then saying just don't do it is fine. It doesn't have to be a baby shower for you to meet up with your family, dude. You can just not have a baby shower, and then when the times work again, you guys can just meet up. Or you guys can still go down there during that time and meet up with your family and everything. It just doesn't have to be a baby shower where you have to take a whole day out of your schedule for this. You guys could just go out to dinner or something. It doesn't really, I don't get this. That's what I'm saying. Celebrate later. Like, it doesn't need to be forced in that time if it doesn't work in that time. My biggest thing I feel like is random people are way too mad that the other random people don't want to interact with them. Why does it matter to you that much, bro? If I'm a fucking I work at McDonald's, dude, and you fucking frequent the McDonald's, you know me, right? And then I'm out in the club on the weekend, not at work, just chilling, right? And I'm chilling with my guys. Then you come up and you're like, what's up? I'm like, hi, yo, what's up? He's like, oh, you work at McDonald's. It's like, why did you even come over here to come and do that? Like, you're mad weird for that. But yeah, cool, yeah, sure. Nice, I see you. Keep it pushing from there. Trying to stay around and hang around to try and force an interaction, that shit is mad weird. And even then, if I chose to ignore you in that situation, I'm not in the wrong. I don't fucking know you, dog. I don't know you. Like, that's the reality of it. Like, I get, these are visitors at the hospital, but she doesn't know them on a personal level. She doesn't actually know these niggas, bro. She's not forced to interact with people she doesn't know. That's mad weird. Nobody's entitled to your time or attention. Facts, bro. It doesn't really matter who it is, even if it's your friends, bro. If you don't want to do something, just don't do it, bro. Don't let nobody tell you that you have to do something, bro. Like I said in the other video, there's days where I don't want to fucking cop on the game, or I don't want to fucking go hang out with my friends with somewhere or whatever, and I'm just not gonna do it, bro. Like people aren't gonna force me to be in a situation I don't have to be in. You see me? Like it's that simple, bro. It's that simple. But don't let nobody tell you what you have to do, or that random people are entitled to your time. I don't fucking know you, dude. Fuck you. The mother asked for pointing at my friend when discussing the news. What, is he Chinese? And then he points at him. So my friend is from Hong Kong, and we were casually discussing what's happening in the world right now. And I was saying China threatened to enter the war and stuff too. I accidentally pointed at her. I think it was more because Hong Kong is close to China. She got really upset, saying I shouldn't have pointed at her, and I really didn't understand why she was upset, because she also sometimes considers China and Hong Kong kind of the same. I couldn't even understand whether it was the China-Hong Kong thing, or if it's not like she's the one responsible for the war. But she just ignored me, didn't say it's okay or anything like that. Later, she also told our other friend about it behind my back, despite my apology. It's not that deep, especially since she's made more backhand towards my culture, and I always just brush it off about mishearing Iceland as ISIS, and her response was, not everything in my world is bad like that. I'm Arab. What? Yo, y'all are some weird friends, bro. Y'all are some weird friends. Why are y'all discussing a serious topic and then you're pointing? Like, what? Like, I understand joking with your friends, but you didn't do it in a joking manner. So it is weird. Like, I understand why she would be upset and not accept your apology. You want to force someone to accept your apology. So, like, I get why, like, you can't tell her, like she can't be upset about it. It's valid for her to be upset about it. But just because you weren't upset about something, that doesn't mean that you can be like, now, like, I'm going to call back to this and get, like, you know what I mean? I feel like that was a terrible explanation. I just thought I just made onomatopoeia. But, like, literally, just because you didn't take offense to what she was saying. If you took offense to it, you should have said something in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Or you should have brought it up there and be like, okay, listen, I'm sorry, but also I thought we were cool like that, like making jokes like that, because you've done it to me and I didn't find it crazy. But if you don't like that, I'm sorry. There you go. Like, if people just apologizing just to apologize, like to me, it's like, this is like a nothing situation. Neither of them should really be upset at each other like that. But girls, was that sexist? I guess so. My fault. My boyfriend removed me from his friends on socials every time we argue, and it really annoys me to ask him to re-add me or fix his message settings every time we fight. What, like he'll unfollow you and everything? Are you going to undo any of the stuff you did, like removing me from stuff and things like that? And I had to ask every single time we had a fight. I don't want us to do that. So if you don't re-add me, remove me, I'm just going to let it go. Really like if you did stuff like this on your own without me asking, but it's been like 2 days and nothing. Yeah, and I'm letting go off. He says I gave an ultimatum and threatened him. This is another nothing situation, bro. Niggas talking about teens. Like, this is the most like pointless. Like, this dude unfollowed her. He's 26 and you're 19. First of all, bigger problems. See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying though? What is the appeal of a 9-year age difference, bro? You stupid, bro. What is the appeal of it? That is what do y'all even talk about, bro? What is going on, bro? Stop, bro. Stop, bro. You were almost double digits in age and she wasn't even born. Do you know how insane that is? Like, come on, bro. Come on. Like, okay. But back to the actual point. Him being 26 and unfollowing on everything every time they argue, bro, you're too old to be doing this, bro. It's OD. Every time is crazy. But also the fact that she cares that much, I feel like it's also kind of I mean, I don't think it's that OD because I'm sure she wants to see what type of shit he has going on and shit, so he's not cheating. But this just doesn't strike me as like a solid relationship in general. But y'all got it. Why the whole tag cruelty? What is cruel about this situation, bro? Am I the ass of not ensuring my wife orgasms? Yes. How long is this? Over the past 4 or 5 years, our sex life has been minimal at best and completely one-sided. During the course of it, I've inquired often if everything is okay, and if anything is wrong, she assures me that everything is fine. That I'm not attracted to her, which I am, and bring up the fact I'm the one putting in effort. She shows or expresses no interest whatever. When we do have sex, I have to just guess if she's willing. If I don't get turned down, I always make sure she is taken care of, okay? Always with absolutely no reciprocation. No reciprocation. It's always me putting in all the effort with no initiation, reciprocation, passion, and interest. So recently, the few times we do have sex, I just get mine and let it end there. I absolutely love giving oral sex, but I also enjoy getting it as well. So I've stopped that as well, because frankly, I'm tired of it being a one-way affair. So I feel like I'm missing out on all aspects. So I'm either asking for just getting my nut and going to sleep. These are some marriage issues, I feel like. I mean, I want to say no. That's my initial thought, no. Because, like, she's not doing it either. It's like a two-way street in that bitch. And it's like she doesn't even like feel like she's really into it. So it's like damn. And I mean, unless she was complaining, it's like I don't really think she cares. you know what I'm saying? She low-key just doesn't care because she's not complaining. I, 26 female, now have spent the last few years building steady relationships in my field. She wants to know if I'm being unfair in the situation or if my hesitation makes sense. A close friend of mine has been asking me to introduce her to a few contacts I know. The problem is she has changed jobs several times in the past 2 years, sometimes leaving within a few months. A few exits were not exactly smooth. I'm careful about who I recommend because my name is attached to it, and my industry reputation matters more than anything. When I told her I was not comfortable making introductions right now, she said I guess gatekeeping opportunities and acting like I own those connections. I mean, she does. That was not how I see it. I do not think I control access to anyone, but I also feel responsible for the way I use my credibility. Now I feel guilty. This is what I'm saying. Like, it's not like you're responsible for access. If she's capable of meeting them on her own, then she can just do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, she can just come to where you work and just talk to them. She could do that. There's nothing stopping her from doing that. But she wants you to introduce her, and if you don't want to do that, then that's fine. That's fine. Like, if you're not reliable, why would I introduce you to people that I work with? Because then it's gonna reflect crazy on me. Because I just recommended you, said you were like good energy, hardworking. Then you get there and you're none of those things. I look like a liar now. So not only did you just ruin a job opportunity for yourself, but you just like ruined my credibility as well. Because now I look like a liar. People aren't gonna trust me. I look like a fucking liar. I'm just gonna lie just for the sake of my friend getting a job. Like, no, you're an asshole. Am I the asshole because I refuse to try for a daughter? Why you acting like you get a pig, bro? Like, what is this? What is this, like Sims, bro? What do you act like you get a pig specifically? Or is your wife just saying we have to keep going until she gets a daughter? Nah, then it's like, nah, you're dragging it, bro. Chill, bro. Chill. It didn't happen, bro. Relax, bro. My wife and I have been having a hard time. She's a teacher and her job is stressful. Every day she talks about how much she dislikes her students. Damn! And their parents. Anyways, this has bled into our home. She often gets frustrated with our son and says, you're acting like so-and-so. Or so-and-so in my class does the same thing. This is confusing for him because he doesn't know who these people are. Bro, don't ever like leave. Why are you comparing the child to students in your class, bro? He is your child. He's a kindergartner, bro. He's not, bro. Come on, bro. The nigga's like 5. I don't know how old you have to be to get into kindergarten. Our son is starting kindergarten in the fall. My wife wants to have a second baby. She says she is sick of being a boy mom and wants a daughter. I don't think we are ready to have a second baby, okay? One thing we have had several conversations with our parents about childcare. Both have said they will help us, but her parents are flaky and my parents are judgmental. The second thing, we are not doing well financially at the moment. Expenses have gone up and that is stressful. For a third thing, my wife wants to have a girl and I'm scared of how she will react if that doesn't happen. I'm being selfish because I got a boy and now think we're done. She said if we had a girl, I would want to try again. That's not true. I don't care. I just think now's a bad time for a second child. No, you're not an asshole. You're just smart. Her trying to forcefully add another child into a situation that barely works with one child is fucking stupid. Like, there's nothing more that needs to be. She's just being an idiot. You see, this is why I feel like I need a girlfriend so I can relate and give better advice to y'all, bro. Because to me, this is like if I'm the boyfriend, as much as I would like to spend time with you, yeah, I understand. I'm sick. You may have a shitty immune system. If you have a shitty immune system, why would I try and put you in that situation? I'm not hearing that. Like, bro, and also your birthday is just a day, dog. It's literally just a day. I don't know what, like, it's not that important, bro. You can see her tomorrow, dog. It's just not that serious, bro. On the table dating this guy since June 2025. We've been best friends for 7 years. It's been under the table because he's waiting for his divorce to be finalized from a toxic and abusive woman, okay? He works 6 days a week, 12 hours a day, if not more. He only has Saturday evenings off and Sundays. He insists on spending every Saturday evening with no end in sight with the kid from his first marriage. With the kid, okay? He was in this kid's life for 8 years. I want him to move to seeing him every other Saturday so we can prioritize our relationship and time together. On Sundays, he is part of a sports league, and I can't go to that since I can't exist yet. Okay? So this means I only get 4 hours every Sunday. The only reason it's every Sunday is because I always leave work 4 hours early with no pay to get that time. He agreed to move to but won't give me a start date. So I need him to give me a timeline for moving to every other evening because in his word, I'm taking time away from a child he loves. Mind you that he tells me he loves me and wants to move in together and have a family in the future. There has to be a time when your past becomes your past. Okay, I don't agree with your past becoming your past. He's not gonna just like forget about the child, you know what I'm saying? He thought that was his child for 8 years. Like, he raised that nigga, bro. He's not gonna just forget about him. Asking to forget about him is crazy. But he should be like, just be willing to take time away from the child that isn't his to spend time with these future potential lover, bro. Like, my husband continuously gets me presents I cannot really use. She's 29, female. Pardon me. I have a husband, 34, male. See, this is good age gaps right here. Who's a real sweetie and a good man overall? Over a year ago, I had a terrible ski injury, broken heel bone, and up to this day, I haven't fully recovered. Damn. Yes, I'm still getting 2+ various treatments every week, okay? Still, for almost every vacation, my husband buys me sports stuff. Ski boots, Why? That's bad gifts, bro. I don't want to be ungrateful. I try to act like I appreciate his gift, but it gets really weird. With this condition, I don't even know if I'm ever going to go back to skiing. He knows that I cannot really use his equipment and will get another piece of stuff that will sit in my wardrobe for eternity. That's why I'm like, why would he do that? I know you won't use it now, but when you go back to skiing, it should be great for you. I have many other hobbies, books, nerdy stuff, video games. These are things I could use and enjoy. For not enjoying, no, you're not an asshole for not enjoying. I don't think. I don't really see a purpose in. Like, I mean, a gift is different because you don't get to choose what you're getting gifted, right? But also, it's like, as a gift giver, why would you buy things that you can't? Why buy someone for something that you don't think they're gonna use? You know what I mean? Like, to me, that don't really make sense either. We were talking about our previously, and she tells me that the previous guy she's been with was a guy younger than her. Okay. I was, oh, how old, out of curiosity? She goes 13, which surprises me as I was thinking maybe a few years younger. I go, oh. But before I can say anything, she follows up with, actually, it was 18. 18 years younger? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? Wait, how old is this lady that you're going out with, bro? 18 years younger. I'm a bit weird out because I do the math in my head, and kid was 19, barely out of high school when she was 37. How did you come in contact with this woman if she's not 37 now? What are you up to, dog? Wait, how old are you? Oh wait, no, it didn't say how old you were though. So you could just be a grown ass man. That is a bit of an ick for me, for obviously she tells me how it wasn't meant to be a long-term relationship. Ended up lasting many years, and he was away till while she was vacationing, but I wasn't listening at that point. I am no longer interested in continuing, like almost 40, and you are picking from for guys from high school, super weird to me. Like, sure, what she did before me is her business, but would you date a guy who almost at 40 was picking girls out of high school? No, you're not the asshole. That's mad weird. That's mad weird. What is she doing going on with little ass boys? Nah, bro. That ain't it. That ain't it. McDonald's manager, someone was doing drugs in the bathroom when I had no proof. You just lied? You just lied. Why would you lie? What did you gain from doing that? This happened today. I genuinely need a verdict, but won't let it go. I stopped at McDonald's on a road trip to use the bathroom. One still occupied. Weird detail. The person's shoes were open, sitting outside the store on the floor. Okay. But whatever, I grabbed food and came back 10 minutes later. Same guy still in there, still no shoes. Then his phone rang on speaker. Yeah, Dad, I'm taking a shit. Full volume to the entire bathroom. I knocked on by, told him someone was waiting outside. You're gonna be waiting a fucking while. Then he hung up and immediately took another call. I'd been patient for over 20 minutes, so I walked over to the counter and put on my most genuine concerned face. Told him I told someone was doing drugs in the men's bathroom. She and told herself I was already walking to my car. Was there actually drugs involved? Probably not. Did he deserve it? I thought so. My friends say I'm the asshole because I potentially got an innocent person and serial child over being rude. Say 20 minutes, shoes on speakerphone, and telling me to wait earns whatever comes next. This is rubbish, dude. This is rubbish, bro. I don't even know. Are you the asshole? Yes. What the fuck? You just go around lying about other people just because just go to the paraplegic bathroom maybe? Or go to a different place? What if the nigga genuinely was taking a shit and now he's being accused of taking drugs, now his dad's on his dick and everything. Just because you couldn't accept. I don't even think he was being that rude. He's like, you're gonna be waiting a while. It's like, that's not really like a dickhead. Like, you can take it in the, like, oh, you're a dickhead, but I wouldn't really say that's like a dickhead response. It's like, nah, genuinely, I'm taking a massive shit right now. Like, I've been in here, I'm fighting diarrhea right now. I'm fighting constipation. I've already been in here for 20 minutes. You think I want to be in here for 20 minutes, lady? I'm going through it right now, bro. I'm going through it, bro. I'm sorry, bro. And then you're gonna lie, and then he has to hold, like, pause his shit to go and explain that he's not taking drugs in the bathroom. Now, shoes off, that is mad suspicious though. Like, did he go in there preparing that he was gonna take the biggest dookie of all time? Like, bro. And even then, I feel like I don't take off my shoes. Like, I don't want my feet touching the bottom of random bathroom floors. Gross. I feel horrible even writing this, but I really need outside perspectives. My husband is genuinely a kind person. He loves me a lot and he has never harmed me in any way. Treats me with affection and care. On paper, he's a good man. That's why I feel so guilty, but we have serious compatibility issues. He's been a significant amount of money on his parents to the point where it affects our financial stability. I've basically become the main provider in our household. I'm carrying most of the financial responsibility and it's exhausting and starting to build resentment. On top of that, I feel a big intellectual gap between us. Damn shit, that nigga's stupid. I don't feel mentally stimulated in conversation. I often feel alone in my interests and ambitions and the way of thinking. I crave deeper discussions and shared growth, but it's just not there. There's no abuse, no cheating. Just a growing feeling that we're not compatible long-term, financially, intellectually, and in life. For even considering leaving someone, I also feel like staying out of guilt isn't fair to. Yeah, I mean, don't stay, because that's not fair. Because then you're only gonna grow to hate him more, while he thinks that you guys are like madly in love, which is fucked up, right? But this is what I'm saying. You have to be careful with who you marry, because how did you get to the point of him being your husband? Like, I feel like everyone just marries too quickly these days, man. Even though I'm fucking 22, like, I wouldn't know what I'm fucking talking about. But like, bro, how does it get to the point of you marrying someone and you intellectually cannot be like on this, like, fine with the conversation that you guys are having? You guys have been doing this for years, no? You would have known at some point, like, nah, this nigga's a dumbass. This nigga straight up a dumbass. But it's fine because I love him. Or it's like, I actually can't do this with him because he's actually just too stupid for me to see a future with this guy. He's actually just too dumb. Straight up. It's like I feel like that's something that you should know before you fucking get married. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole spending money on his parents. It's like, I understand where she's coming from, but I feel like that can be worked out. The whole like intellectual part, like the discussion thing, I'm the same way. Where it's like, if I can't actually just have a good conversation with you ever, there's no ways we could be partners. But I would never marry a girl that I didn't think I could have a good conversation with. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's like. Like, I know niggas always say like your girl should be your best friend, but I genuinely think that's kind of facts though. Cause it's like I'm spending most of my time with you, so if we're spending hella time together, we shouldn't be able to run out of things to talk about. We could yap about whatever. We should have similar interests. You can tell me about what you like to do. All that other shit, bro. Like, I feel like there's no ways you go into a marriage not knowing what the other person's interests are. To some degree, right? So, like, I feel like that's kind of stupid, bro. Like if that was the reason she wanted to divorce him, I would still say divorce him, because I don't think you should ever force yourself into a situation that you're not happy with. And then in the end, it's just gonna hold both of you. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're unhappy in a relationship, but the other person is such a good guy, or like such a good person, good guy, good girl, whatever. You just wanna you don't like the idea of leaving them because you don't want to break their heart. But at the same time, you know that you don't love them the same way. I feel like it's worse to stay in a relationship knowing that you don't love someone the same way. I feel like that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Because if I don't feel the same way about you anymore, I have to be honest and tell you, genuinely, like adults to adults, I don't feel the same way about you no more. Like, I still love you as a person. You're a great person, but I don't think we can romantically do this no more, bro. Just gotta keep it a buck. Now, however they take that, however they respond to that, is however they respond to that. But like, I feel like that's really just the way. What am I fucking talking about, bro? Thank y'all for watching the video, bro. I appreciate you guys so much, bro. Go like, go subscribe, turn on the post notice, go follow the Twitch, all that fun stuff, bro. All that jazz. Thanks. Bye.